Unleash your mind. Maximum manifestation. A how-to guide for achieving anything you can dream of. By Dante Wythe. Dream is destiny. Anything that you can dream of, you can have. Any reality you can envision can be materialized. This is a superpower, but it's not limited to a fortunate few. Every living person has within them the capacity for realizing their own paradise. This is manifestation. Manifestation is the attraction of whatever you desire by visualizing it in such vivid detail that the universe brings it to you. By knowing exactly what you want, and visualizing in total belief that you will have it, it will become. Exactly where you are right now, your state of wellness, health, finances, your views on life, your belief system have been manifested by you, whether knowingly or not. Your current mindset, all of your past choices, and exterior influences all result in the current situation you find yourself in, right this second. Quantum physicists are beginning to discover what the mystics have known for centuries, that reality is a subjective experience existing solely in your mind and can be altered at any time with the proper tools and knowledge. Every person's interpretation of reality is unique. Manifestation allows you to embody the deepest desires you have to create a fulfilling life for yourself. There is no limit to what can be manifested. The only law is that you must believe in yourself and your desires, and the belief that you will attain what you want with 100% conviction. Manifestation is not difficult, but in order to work it does require complete and unwavering belief in what you desire. Unfortunately, many citizens of our modern world are taught to feel incomplete and second-guess themselves. If a young person desires one day to be a professional baseball player, his family, school and society may warn him about how tough it's going to be and that he may need to get a college degree or working skills as a safety net in the event that he does not make it. These limiting beliefs are a product of fear and therefore manifest fear, poisoning not only the individual's potential but also the world's potential. If the child who desires to be a professional baseball player instead surrounds himself with people of positivity and encouragement, people who are reaching their own potential, then there is literally no chance for the boy to not become a professional ball player. Even if he is unable to surround himself with such encouragement, as long as he has unwavering belief in himself, it will be so. Any possibility of the boy not achieving his dream could not even exist without others manifesting that reality. Although their warning them of the difficulty of achieving his dreams is done so with good intentions, in their eyes, by trying to warn the boy to have something to fall back on, they are creating the possibility that it cannot be done. Of course, as long as the boy envisions his dreams and believes in himself regardless of what everybody says, he will manifest his dreams of being a professional ball player. The good news is, even though we live in an unawakened world, if we set in our individual minds the unshakable belief that our desires will become reality, there is no limit to what can be manifested. Time is a human constraint, and the universe does not discern between past, present and future. By imagining your desires in such great detail that you believe it, you are communicating to the universe that your greatest desires are already so, thus bringing to you what you want. The only limit is your imagination. By keeping your thoughts positive and enabling, you will attract light and positivity into your present reality and future. If, on the other hand, you are consumed by fear, anger, hate or other negative emotions, this is what you will attract into your life. Much as the universe does not discern between past, present and future, the subconscious mind attracts both positive and negative thoughts, beliefs and wishes based on the individual's mindset. This book will guide you in your manifestation so that you can enjoy the life you've imagined, adding tactics that other books on manifestation do not. If you apply what you learn in this book, You will join the fortunate few of the world who have the tools and knowledge to manifest abundance. Think big. The power of manifestation knows no limit. As long as you can imagine it, you can have it. The subconscious mind. In order to learn to manifest, you need to make some adjustments in your subconscious mind. This can be difficult as you are basically breaking old habits that may have existed all your life. The subconscious is what's under the hood of your mind. It controls so much of your actions, thoughts and habits, that scientists project 95% of the functions we perform are done so by the subconscious mind. It's the autopilot, so to speak, which takes over duties like driving or walking down the street, leaving your conscious mind to think about your goals, talk on the phone, or get lost in thought. In order to tune into the great power of manifestation, you need to program your subconscious mind to work for you, not against you. The famous psychologist Sigmund Freud regards the mind as an iceberg floating in the sea. The tip of the iceberg that is above water is your conscious mind, while the majority of the iceberg submerged below the sea is your subconscious. All your past experiences, everything you've ever learned, all memories, beliefs and habits are stored in your subconscious mind. Unfortunately, many people in our society suffer from a polluted subconscious due to not knowing how to regulate it. Without regulating your subconscious, you become a slave to its hidden desires, opinions and habits, whether or not the conscious you would even approve. If the subconscious mind is not regulated, a misalignment is forged between desires and action. This is the reason bad habits are able to persist. Are you trying to lose weight but can't stay out of the cookie jar? Need to exercise but somehow keep coming up with every excuse imaginable not to? Trying to quit smoking but find yourself lighting up again? This is your subconscious. When you learn how to harness the energy of your subconscious mind, you become aligned as an individual, and the powers of manifestation will work to help you achieve anything. The subconscious mind is an unimaginably powerful computer that awaits programming from its owner. Although each of us human beings has within us the power to unlock great potential by programming our subconscious, few of us actually know how. As a result of not taking control of our subconscious, the media, society and other people's opinions dictate their values to us and regulate our subconscious. Unfortunately, this is the case with so much of Western society. Corporations tell us that possessions equal success, that the instant gratification of unhealthy food and alcohol is acceptable. The programming begins at birth from parenting. The child will grow into religious labels and may assume his parents' beliefs and views without ever questioning it. The child may then become programmed by society's influence, going from school to college to working a 9-to-5 job, to getting married, to having kids, to retiring, then dying. He is taught that this is what he wants and he learns to associate anything else as failure. The sad fact is most people go down this rabbit hole without ever thinking about what it is they truly want. Their subconscious has been programmed to value what everyone else values, to want what they've been told to want. And because this is what they believe they want, this is exactly what they manifest. The number one regret of dying people is, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. In order to take control of your subconscious mind and thus manifest what you desire, you need to regulate what goes in and out. Instead of letting the external world dictate your reality to you, you need to have a vision of what it is you want to pursue. Think of what you intend to manifest in as vivid detail as you can, like a diamond. Your dreams need to be clear, cut and polished to have value. The more authentic and transparent your vision, the better. The next sections will teach you how to take control and program your subconscious to work for you. Goals and affirmations. The nitty-gritty of manifestation. You affect your subconscious mind by verbal repetition. W. Clement Stone, businessman, philanthropist and author. Goals. In order to manifest your ideal reality and state of being, you should have a list of your personal goals, desires, and repeat them multiple times per day. Your list of goals needs to be very clear. The following list contains bad, unclear goals. I want to lose weight in the next year. I want to be successful and wealthy. I want to meet the woman of my dreams. I want live a healthier lifestyle. The reason the list above is not ideal is because the desires and goals are vague. Not only should your list of goals say what and when, they should be definitive with no loose terms. Consider the goals listed below as ideal since it is clear and concise. By June of 2015, I will weigh 165 pounds or below. I will achieve this by working out on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday for an hour each day at Maximum Fitness Gym. In 1 year from today, August 23, 2015, I will have opened my restaurant Maximum Taste on the corner of 5th and Main Street. I will be out of debt and making $10,000 per month in profit from this venture. $3,000 of that $10,000 per month will be saved to open another restaurant, Maximum Taste 2, in the next city over by February 23, 2016. Within 3 months of today, I will attract the perfect relationship. She will be within 5 years of my age, share an interest in wine tasting, speak at least one other language, be beautiful to me, and have a sense of humor. In 6 months from today, February 25, 2015, I will have lost 15 pounds of excess fat by going to the gym 4 times per week for 1 hour at a time, completely cut out fast food, be on Maximum XYZ diet and read for 30 minutes each day instead of watching television. Notice also that the list of bad examples have the word want in them, where the goals in the good list have the definite idea that they will come. Having ambiguous goals of happiness or good health will muddle your connection to the universe, sending mixed signals. Take some time to think about what you want to manifest. It could be money, a new house, a relationship, or a lifestyle you envision. The key here is detail. Do not be afraid of wanting too much. So long as you can imagine it, there is no limit to what you can manifest. Be abundant in your desires. The lists above are just individual goals as examples. Having all of the above plus more is completely within reason. Be prepared to change the list often. This is normal and is a good sign that you are progressing. As you think more and more about your desires, you will come to find that some things you thought you wanted are really not that important to you, and there are other things you may have overlooked. At the top of your list should be your most important, but the rest don't necessarily need to be in order of importance. Shoot for the moon, but be realistic. Having a goal like becoming Superman is not realistic because you cannot properly imagine and manifest it. Affirmations. Affirmations are sentences which bring positive thinking and self-empowerment to the person through repetition. A single affirmation is something like, "My spirit along with my thoughts are peaceful," or, "Everywhere I look I see abundance." Ideally, you should choose between 10-15 affirmations. By repeating your affirmations each day, your thoughts are purified by programming the subconscious to be restructured. There are free websites with tons of categories of affirmations so you can tailor your list according to what you want to achieve. Affirmations can range from getting over fear, finding motivation, developing confidence or self-esteem to forgiveness, acceptance or abundance. Searching list of affirmations online will elicit many different types that you can choose from. Reciting the goals and affirmations every day. Affirmations and goals should be listed together and put in a place where you will see them often. The desktop of your computer screen or printed out on the door to your bedroom are ideal. You need to make it a habit of repeating your affirmations and goals multiple times per day, at least once in the morning, once in the middle of the day, and once before you go to sleep. When you're reading your list of goals and affirmations, don't just mindlessly recite them like you would the Pledge of Allegiance. Take your time. Let every word resonate within you. Let the ideas spill into your thoughts. Think about and envision every phrase. If a part of you, the subconscious, doesn't believe that your affirmations and desires will manifest, you need to practice positivity, meditation, and keep repeating your list of desires and manifestations so the doubt will be overridden. Even the most sabotaged and darkened mind can be illuminated when a connection to the source of the universe is established by repeating the affirmations. Once you start making a habit of repeating your goals and affirmations, training your subconscious mind, you will consciously begin making choices and taking on habits that will take you in the direction of your dreams. An automated part of your brain will take over and use the present moment as a stepping stone to your destiny. This process of repetitions tells your subconscious mind what you want and thus aligns your thoughts, words, and actions with what you intend to manifest. As long as you keep going through the motions, continue repeating your affirmations and goals on a daily basis and maintain belief that they will transpire, your aspirations will manifest. Meditation, bridging the gap between mind and body. Where verbal repetition of affirmations and goals seek to manage future outcome, meditation will better the present moment by turning down the excess chatter of the mind. This thought clutter can become overbearing and distract you from your life objective or make you worry and over-question your chosen path. Meditation creates a balance between your inner world and the outer world, building a harmony between your mind and body, melding you with the universe. Meditation makes for a floating mind, emerging from the weight of excess thought. This concept of turning off the mind is in itself an art form. The basic premise of meditation is clearing the mind by focusing on the breath, repeating a chant or mantra, or concentrating on nothing. By focusing your full attention on the breath, which is usually commanded by the subconscious, consciousness and subconscious become integrated. Excessive thought creates a resistance to the present moment by dwelling on the past or trying to predict infinite variables of future outcome. This addiction to excessive thought and worry is like a mental disease that affects much of humanity through repetition. Meditation allows the mind to relax, giving way to moments of thoughtlessness, also known as presence. In presence, the mind and body merge with the source of all life. All senses are perceived without judgment, and there is an overwhelming sense of joy felt in the being. Meditation will make it easier for your mind to truly believe in the affirmations and goals that you need to repeat multiple times per day by establishing more control over the subconscious, doubts and old habits that may prevail. In addition, it's an altogether healing practice which improves concentration, lowers stress, and decreases anxiety among a number of other health benefits. Creative visualization, short-term manifestation. Creative visualization affects the outer world by changing your thoughts. Where manifestation tends to focus on longer-term goals, creative visualization is useful for visualizing specific events such as perfecting a dance routine, shooting baskets, or going on a perfect date. Creative visualization is especially popular in sports psychology, but can also be applied to social situations or performances such as public speaking. The act is visualized in great detail from beginning to end, including what you will sense such as what is seen and felt. Muscle memory is created within the brain's memory system after being repeated numerous times so that it becomes second nature. In fact, the brain cannot differentiate between a well-imagined visualization and reality. A study has shown two different control groups, one practicing shooting free throws every day for a month, The other imagining shooting perfect free throws every day for a month. At the end of the month, both groups shot free throws, and it was discovered that the control group who imagined shooting free throws improved almost as much as the control group who physically practiced. Occasionally people confuse visualization with daydreaming, however, they have little in common. Daydreaming is just random wishes, desires and thoughts with no real structure, and in this way it is just as useless as wishing for something without believing that it can be had. Daydreaming is wild and untrained thought. Creative visualization has an actual purpose that is different from daydreaming, and like manifestation, visualization relies on repetition and clarity to attract what you want and train your subconscious to accept your desires. Lucid dreaming, as awesome as you can imagine. Unlike in the waking world, in the dream world it is possible to create instantly whatever you desire or wish. Lucid dreaming is the art of dreaming while being aware that you are dreaming. In this state you are able to manifest, practice problem solving, rehearse a particular skill, even do the impossible such as fly or walk through walls. To your brain, the dream world is the same as reality but without the physical limitations that exist in the real world. The dream plane has a higher vibrational realm of thought. This is the same plane where thoughts reside. Lucid dreaming relates to manifestation as it allows you to find comfort in what you intend to manifest. When your manifestations begin to materialize, you may feel a sense of over-the-top excitement that you don't yet deserve this. This spazzing out tells the universe that this is not normal for you and you don't deserve it. By lucid dreaming and practicing receiving your manifestation, you are better able to receive what you desire, thus informing the universe that you deserve this. Let's say one wish you want to manifest is an ideal mate. When the universe brings to you people who are potentially suitable to you, you may freak out and be overexcited at how incredible it all seems. By practicing lucid dreaming in which you are able to make your ideal match appear out of thin air, you will be able to practice being comfortable around your potential mate and comfort with the idea that he or she just arrived like that. As soon as you want something in lucid dreaming, it exists. In lucid dreaming you are still you have access to the same thoughts. Everything below the surface is the same. To start lucid dreaming, get in the habit of asking yourself during the day, am I dreaming? Then reflect on what you were doing in the past couple of minutes. In the dream world, time is uneven. If you get into the habit of asking yourself if you're dreaming, eventually the question will ingrain itself into your subconscious. At one point this will happen while you are in the dream world, and you will realize that the past few minutes are non-existent. What usually happens here is you will jolt yourself awake out of excitement until you practice and get better at this. Eventually you will get to the point where you can control your reality in dreams with thought and feeling. By believing something, it can appear in your hand instantly. When you get to this point, you should focus on your real-world desires and what you intend to manifest. Just like in the waking world, when focused on in detail and repeated in the dream world, your desires begin to manifest. Enjoy the dream world that you've created. Lucid dreaming is much easier to do than regular visualization because what you want can exist for you in that space and time, unconstrained by the physical world. Always positivity. Unless you're the Antichrist and intend to manifest negativity, positivity and manifestation go hand in hand. By choosing to look at the world in an optimistic light, you will addict yourself to positivity and attract more happiness to your life. Both positivity and negativity are contagious, yet most people are naturally drawn to more positive people while unconsciously avoiding negative energy. If you are one of the many who are stuck in a negative spiral, try a positivity challenge in which you refuse to dwell on negative emotions or disempowering thoughts for a set number of days. Start small, maybe aim for 5 days if you are stuck in a negative headspace. Think of positivity and negativity as if there are two pictures you can choose to give your attention to. By choosing to look at one, you disregard the other. Every time a negative thought pops into your head, acknowledge that it's there, smile and focus on positivity. Of course, negativity, sadness, depression, grief and daily problems will happen to you. They happen to every person, such is life. It is how you let these emotions affect you, how long you carry them, that makes the difference between an optimist and a pessimist. Cutting out sources of negativity in your life is tremendously helpful to adopting the more optimistic mindset. If something or someone cannot be cut out, such as a boss or family member, don't let their negative emotions take a hold of you. If you are in a position to help them, try to do so. If not, spend as little time with them as you can, and don't feed into their negativity. It's often very easy to get sucked into negative emotions, where complaining and self-pity prevail. If you find yourself surrounded by this energy, take Nancy Reagan's advice and just say no. Believing in yourself. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Henry David Thoreau. As the process of manifestation is not a clear-cut path, you must learn to believe in yourself and trust the process. Maximum manifestation teaches you to program your subconscious to attract to you the great potential that the universe offers, but you must trust and follow your instinct. Manifestation doesn't imply that you can be lazy and just hope things will pan out for you. You have to be diligent in your quest and maintain a strong sense of belief in yourself. You can't just make up your mind and then take a nap and hope everything will fall into place. Once properly programmed, the subconscious mind will go into autopilot on your journey, but you need to allow the autopilot the chance to work. While manifestation is an end result of goals and desires, you will need to follow what your heart says and continue putting one foot in front of the other. For example, if you have made up your mind to lose 30 pounds in 6 months, you need to do more than just manifest and visualize it. You need to get on a healthy diet and exercise routine that helps your aspirations transpire. Ingraining into your subconscious what you want by repeating and visualizing your goals will set your body in motion, and you will subconsciously make choices that will get you to the end result, but you cannot change your mind or subvert your subconscious out of an activity. In other words, maintain both a subconscious and a conscious focus on that which you intend to manifest, and not only listen to your heart but follow it as well. You will need to hold focus on your intention. While you will alter your desires and goals, your ultimate manifestation should not change too much. If it does, you are probably not allowing the universe to communicate to you exactly what your purpose is. You will know if your manifestation is your ultimate desire and universal calling. You will feel it inside of you. Once you make up your mind, just adhere to the intuitive guidance that will take you down your path and keep listening to your heart. In order to manifest what you want, you must feel emotion and use it as energy to connect yourself to the realm of the supernatural. It is in this timeless space that all things are one, and the stronger your energy vibration, the more strongly you will be able to manifest. Actions to reactions. To every action there is always opposed and equal reaction, Sir Isaac Newton's third law of physics. Every time you give, you will receive. This notion has appeared in some way throughout history, from karma in Buddhist and Hindu traditions, to the Bible, even to the laws of physics by Isaac Newton. It is not specific as to what you will receive, how much, or even when, and it cannot be measured. You must be generous. Ever notice how the people with their hands out seem to always have the least? Sure, you can say that they became poor and therefore they need help, but there must be at least a few cases that these people ended up poor because they manifested it for themselves by being selfish. On the same token, Many wealthy people give generously to charities. You can again say that they are rich and are therefore in a better position to give a lot more money, or you can look at it that maybe they became rich by being more generous and giving than others when they were on their way to riches. Bill Gates, the richest man in the world, is also the world's biggest charitable donor. The beauty is the karmic law cannot be proven. It's just one of those things that you have to have faith in. If there was a way to measure exactly what you would receive when you gave, people would give only with selfish intentions. It's another one of those things where you just have to trust the process. It doesn't matter for what reason you give. You can give with selfish intentions even, only helping others so that you will end up better. It has been said that the most fulfilling thing you can do is help others, yet many people in Western society are too concerned with their own manifested problems. It goes without saying that if everyone in the world was focused on doing better by everyone else, the world would be a much better place. If you want to have a lot, try giving a lot. Even if you're skeptical and want to try the process out, give something extra that you wouldn't otherwise. Give a couple dollars to a homeless person, donate some money to a charitable cause, or volunteer a couple of hours of your time at a food bank. You will notice soon that something appears in your life that wouldn't have otherwise. Not only that, you will feel better about yourself for doing so. After you have mastered manifestation, you should go out of your way to show others how they too can manifest great things for themselves. Help others as you have been helped. By helping others by bringing them the great powers of manifestation, you help people to realize their untold potential, making the world a better place. Well-known masters of manifestation. Jim Carrey. Some people go to the Super Bowl. I am the Super Bowl man. Jim Carrey, the over-the-top actor from Dumb and Dumber, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, and Liar Liar, who is well known for having manifested a prominent acting career and dream life. Before he became a successful A-list actor, he wrote himself a check for $10 million, dating it 3 years in the future. He used to park his car on the top of Mulholland Drive in the Hollywood Hills and visualize things coming to him, directors wanting to work with him, and people that he respected telling him that they liked his work. He kept the check in his wallet for 3 years, deteriorating until he was offered a leading role in the movie Dumb and Dumber, which would pay him $10 million. Jim Carrey has appeared on Oprah and has given speeches on the powers of manifestation. His father, who was also a comedian, quit doing comedy and got a job as an accountant as a safety net. When Jim was 12, his father was fired from his job as being an accountant. Jim would go on to say, "You can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance at doing what you love." Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was being sought out as a larger-than-life character in action movies, like Clint Eastwood and Charles Bronson, and John Wayne before them. I wanted to be in the same league and on the same pay scale. As soon as I realized this, I felt a great sense of calm. Because I could see it. Just as I had in bodybuilding, I believed 100% that I'd achieve my goal. I had a new vision in front of me, and I always feel that if I can see it and believe it, then I can achieve it. Excerpt from his book Total Recall, page 229. Just as Arnold puts an emphasis on creating a vision and believing in it, so must you be able to visualize what you want and believe in it 100%. The trick is to believe in yourself and continue working at it. Most people limit themselves by just wishing, with no follow-through or even true anticipation that their desires will realize. Even worse, most people don't even wish properly. They just daydream, like a child sitting on Santa's lap, undecided at what they want for Christmas. Thank you.